Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning, and today is the first day of the Portland swap meet. It's massive. There's like 5.5 miles at Portland International Raceway of car parts for sale, and then also the entire EXPO Center, all 4 buildings and all 5 parking lots. So headed out to pick up a couple of friends. They happen to be in town, and we're gonna go see what there is that we don't need to buy. Is this opposite land? Like you trip over something and the guy apologizes to you? That's hilarious. So is there anything specific on the list we are looking for other than the
drift tires,
airplane-themed beer signs?
Drift tires, or drift wheels, and a hydro e-brake.
Hydro e-brake, okay. Hey, it's the radio flyer. Oh, also that guy with the Dodge truck was one thing I saw on the way here. But also there was a guy driving this like Nissan Pathfinder with a blown head gasket and a skeleton in the passenger seat.
It's dumping smoke.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at him, because of the smoke, and I'm like, oh, there's a skeleton in the passenger seat. I was like, I guess this is Portland. Wow, times have changed. We just passed a mini bike and neither saw it or looked at it. But didn't even feign interest. Get your Holly Sniper decals. $1,000. I do enjoy this gas station on wheels. Right.
That's better than, I bought a 5-gallon, or no, a 15-gallon thing, but I can't move it.
Yeah.
The wheels is a nice.
I feel like you just take one of those things that you have though and strap a hand truck to it and call it a day. Got some Energizer batteries. Oh wait, there's a flip. Hang on. Is this the Cisco Systems version? Come here. Oh no, it's not. It's old Mino HD. Like one person will know what this is. Wait, first purchase of the day, what'd you get? Straps?
Strap for, harness for $5.
Oh, nice. It's like a seatbelt harness thing?
No, this is like a fall off the building harness.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Usually I have to spend like $100 at Home Depot to get these.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Are those like motorcycle helmets where you don't buy them used? That's funny.
Yes.
I mean, cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it is, Dan.
I was just pointing out to John that I may have installed air horns on this chair.
Oh yeah, nice.
Like the big thing with the compressor on it. They're the 24-volt version, so they're a pretty good amount of oomph. And I'm overvolting them at 29 volts.
Give us some warning before you.
Yeah. The one thing about the swap meet is you see a lot of mini mags on golf carts. Hey, on the ground. I will be staying out of that.
Right.
I kind of like these wheels.
Right.
For just like pickup truck or something.
I don't know what those are.
Generic Chevy or something. I don't know. So John was saying something about everyone just kind of threw all their junk in a field. And that made me wonder, do we just have more refined taste for junk now? Or is the stuff more junky than it used to be? Maybe a little more. There's a chufa.
Currently operating.
Hang on, I gotta send a picture of that to Harry.
Currently functioning chufa.
Yes. Is that a lawn vacuum cleaner? Outdoor vacuum mulcher lawn master. Weird.
We got an agreement before we got married. Anything under $500, let's send whatever I want.
I almost didn't see this sign that just says super on it, written in masking tape.
Going to Rod Run. 1 year I hit
15K OBO. I'm assuming it's a diesel. Oh, V10? And it's still 15K? I've noticed recently, though, the price of the 7.3 Excursions has come back down to earth.
Right.
For a while, they were like 90 grand.
Right. I think everything a couple years ago was insane, or all the diesel.
Yeah.
That minivan, that sounded like.
Yeah. Nothing like a cam rumble early in the morning.
Not that
think I'm over carburetors at this point.
They've got a ramming bumper for Dune Tech for $40. It's aluminum.
Aluminum?
Yeah, it seems like
That's probably Dune Tech appropriate.
I don't know, and it is aluminum.
How wide is it? I mean, it looks like a semi-truck.
It's off a semi-truck, so you know, like you
Chop
Yeah.
thing.
cut down. I don't know. Anyways, I don't have anything on the front.
Yeah,
Seems like cheaper than putting a 2x4 on the front.
probably.
So anyways, something to.
I mean, you
Put a
can
pin in that.
Take a picture of the sticker where it's at, and we come back to it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sweet and all, but I don't want to carry that for 5 miles. Although, do we do this like I did that once where I was like, I need a golf cart to carry some stuff and just find one for sale?
Yeah. So be on this? Yeah.
Does that count as a... I think it does. You can just put a handle on there.
Yeah, I mean that's what Danny did last time. That's a good
How much is it?
price, but $40.
I mean, it seems like a pretty complete setup. Wouldn't be hard to make a mount for it.
Yeah, so like I could, if I did this and did the pull handle,
Yeah.
that's a thing. I'd rather if it went this way, but
Oh, you want the reservoir in the front?
I prefer the reservoir on the front just to get it out of the way. But this would. It would
Oh,
work.
for the dwarf car? Or?
Yeah, for the dwarf car.
Oh, okay.
Looking for an e-brake thing, but that's.
Huh.
Well, so I looked at these. I mean, this.
That's a thing that does exist, though.
Yeah, the brackets are like $40. You know.
Yeah. Wait. I don't think that would exist in the wild with it operating the other way, would it? Without some sort of linkage? Because I don't know why one would exist where you're pulling away from the reservoir, you know?
It's specifically for this purpose.
Of course they make something. Okay.
It's a steel box with
Yeah.
something up top here.
Okay, gotcha.
So they make it, you know.
Yeah.
I guess.
I forgot you can just buy stuff. The fun part's trying to determine which of the booths are ones that are only here so they can be in here to shop. Like they didn't actually want to sell anything.
Right.
They just wanted to live here for a weekend. I still need to get Ryobi to sponsor me. I want to power a power chair with their drill batteries.
Oh yeah. Why Ryobi?
Because they're cheap
Okay.
and they're more likely to do weird sponsorships. I kind of like the way they do it though. They don't want you to like stop and talk about it. Their version of sponsorship is just use their tools and have them visible. That's all they want. So I would think they'd probably jump on a video that's like about their batteries. Is it Cushman-esque? Oh wait, there's words on the back.
One of those motors. $1,500.
Yeah.
Cushman, Eagle. Oh, here's
You know, for go-karts or other things.
Oh yeah, there's a controller and stuff.
A brush.
How many volt?
48 volts.
If you have any questions,
Perfect. Do you know how many watts the motor is?
oh my
Oh, 7.
gosh, except for that.
I think.
It goes like 5 miles an hour.
5 miles an hour.
Oh, 48V750W.
Okay, 750.
Yeah.
And it's made so that this could go back in it
Yep.
if you wanted to.
Okay.
It's no modifications. This could go right back in.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
750 watt, 48 volts. Should do something. Huh. How many volts is this thing?
DC have 36 volts.
Ah, okay.
You know what pattern these spacers are? What these is? Oh, these are golf carts. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I should have 3D printed you some spacer things to carry around.
Right.
Measure. It's a fire hydrant. Bolted to wheels. I wonder what that thing's intention for existing is. The fire hydrant on wheels. It's like one of those Rubbermaid garbage can things with the wheels
Right.
that snaps onto.
Right.
What is this thing? 4,500. Oh, titled. I thought it said tilted. I was like,
That's what I said.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, math checks out.
Apparently none of us can
Yeah.
move. But Harley
Just remembering that thing I got from the Dukes down in wherever. This one's kind of about the right size.
That you chop.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the I would do one with a different front end, but yeah, just drop the roof like about 2 feet and put it on bags so you can slam it down on the ground. It's like a chopped UPS truck. I think that'd be a sweet daily driver.
This is $7,500 with the P-pump 12 valve, Dan.
Ooh.
Can't get any different than a P-pump 12 valve.
Yeah.
This is cool. I mean, the motor's like right.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be real easy to drive one of these from a chair because you're sitting on a bar stool already, basically.
Yeah.
So it's tall enough.
This hood, just like
Yeah.
the motor, the whole engine. If you open the hood, it's like
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
it's right there.
I was pondering getting rid of the bus and doing something like this instead. Maybe not chopping it, but just something as a road trip machine that I can sleep in or whatever. Because, I mean, the bus is cool and all, but, like, if something breaks on that,
Right.
it costs more than it's worth to tow it a mile.
Right.
You know?
And the parts are pretty hard to get and everything.
Yeah. I mean, unless you got a heavy line shop to work on it. I mean, I don't know.
Cost of doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, the closer we get to the back of this place, the more it smells like the devil's lettuce.
Look at that, the cigarette smoke, you know.
Yeah.
And the chufa.
And the funnels of love. Fried Twinkies. Yeah, 2-stroke, carburetors, all the things. There's a dollar table.
That's what we need.
There's pieces of a tape measure. Is that to rewind your own tape? Or what is that yellow thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Weird. It looks really short, though. I had no idea such a thing existed. I was going to say, but you can't experience the smells at Home Depot, but
You're right.
I mean, maybe you can, though. I don't know. Yeah. But you don't see stuff like this.
Right.
What's going on here? It's, those wheels are interesting. They kind of like the Kriegers, but newer. I don't know. 24th.
American Racing.
Oh, 24,500. The interior is nice, though. Look at the headliner. It matches the
Always all
seats.
straight. I think
Yeah.
the rusty trend is now rusty trend.
Yeah. I'd clear coat it and drive it.
Right.
4,000.
Here's some 15-inch tires for you.
Sure those tires will fit on that cart. You just gotta modify a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
We'll cut and grind.
It seems way too tranquil back here for a swap meet. Where's the heavy metal? Whoa. What's that go up to?
600 foot-pounds.
600.
To do steering box to 400, I think, or 350. But that's just a breaker bar with an extension and as much torque as
Yeah.
you can possibly put on it, and that's 400.
Do you remember that? Was it a Cavalier or something you had, John? We were trying to get the drive axle bolts off, and we had to put like a 14-foot piece of conduit on the wrench and drive the car.
Yep. Oldsmobile Alero or something.
Yeah, something like that. Those were moderately stuck on there.
There were better ways of doing it.
I mean, it worked though. It's a Cushman on a Cushman. Hey, it's the Chia Trump. $10. There you go. Buy it. This is Chia Trump. I forgot all about those. Chia. Okay, our trip to the swap meet is complete. There's a free birdcage with wheels.
That's away from birdcage.
We'll just wheel this back.
When we find a transmission, though, we'll know how to.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll know where the wheel birdcage is.
Yeah, so there's a free birdcage with wheels over there. If we need to buy something big, we can throw it in there and wheel it back.
And
Yeah, it'll drag it back.
wheel car it back for us.
Grab one of the ratchet straps from the van. Ooh, free. What do you think is free in here?
Subaru WRX Sport Wagon.
Nice foam.
Blocks of foam, intake things, a lock, presumably with no key.
Real question is, how far
Wait a second.
before the bottom falls out?
Brinks.
I've got the.
I feel like this is one of the key to like ones that I probably have a key for already. I'm taking this lock.
See if I have the lock pick. Here go, Dan. Here.
Oh. What is this?
Everything you need to open that lock. All right, take the free lock, Dan.
All right.
For $1 each, you know, you can
I'll look at that later.
go wrong.
Here, hang on to that for now.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, found the power tools.
Cheaper one, no cap disconnection.
Something to pique John's interest.
Light
They make good Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah.
The key about it, they look like they come in the same package and they look identical, but they're fakes.
Yeah.
And they have similar exploding properties of it.
Nice.
It's just hard to tell which ones are
Well, and the weird thing is, too, a lot of times they'll just run like a third shift at the same factory
right
and make the same thing, you know?
They're almost identical, like, they don't have the same heat sink that the Makita ones have.
Yeah. That's a weird golf cart.
I drive that.
Reminds me of some bespoke thing for like a winery or something.
Right. Give that to
A highly custom.
I'll pay you any amount.
These go in the laptop pocket, or
Gram those in and just carry the one.
yeah,
Yeah, it seems like a decent thing.
yeah.
This is a very chrome dashboard for something.
Right.
So Jimmy, does coming here make you feel like you need to get rid of stuff?
I require more stuff.
Depends, I think it goes different ways. I want to throw everything away. Jimmy probably wants more stuff.
Some Honda Sprees. Me and Justin had a pair of those a long time ago, and we'd ride all the way from Gresham to Steve Tate's house in Beaverton, and Justin would have his desktop computer next to his feet, and we'd go out there and do a LAN party with Age of Empires, riding our mopeds to Beaverton. I don't get it. She offered them free samples of jerky, and he's like, "We're Catholic."
Take that and keep it in the logbook, Dan.
Yes.
It's done. Idaho.
Yeah. It's like when Lisa Simpson's trying to get Homer to not eat a poison donut. She's trying to think of something to yell, and she's like, "It's low fat!" Then he just like hucks it and it explodes. How much does a Ford Twin I-Beam go for these days? Oh, tariff-free, made in the USA. Oh.
5.5 by 14 Arrow.
What if they come free if you buy the bench grinder? They're the same price, $150.
Picking that thing up.
That's what the bird cage is for. We'll go back and get the bird cage.
1.5 wheels.
Yes. Little office chair wheels.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
A Raflee.
It's not even two-wheel drive. It doesn't have a chain like a front tire.
What are those two articulating chains?
Well, you remember that one? What is that thing called? Jimmy, this two-wheel drive that has the front.
Oh, the rockin?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Didn't those have some weird thing where it goes down through the
You could
column or
I went up for a
a
buck.
buck?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Take a
think?
picture of it for free. Either or.
Either or.
That's what we should do, though, Dan. Is we should set up raffles, but nobody ever knows if they actually win or lose.
Especially at a place like this.
Right? You should giving me
Exactly.
to give me $1.
Hey, can I have $1?
That's a better sign. Get out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a raffle. Too
Yeah.
much work.
Just give me $1.
You don't need it. There we go.
Hey, it's a sink filled with fans. $5 for the sink, $5 for a fan. Everything's $5. So this is one of the problems with parking here. I had my cone out here, but they just moved it and parked here. But that's fine because I'm here with friends and they can move the van for me. And also we're not getting back in this for probably another 4 hours. We're gonna go over to the other swap meet down the road. All right, so we've gone around PIR here. It's a 2-mile road course. We've seen just about all the vendors there to see. And now we're headed over to the EXPO Center. There is a shuttle bus that my friends are taking, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the same speed for me to just take my chair over here. It's only like a half a mile away. And the race is on. We'll see if we actually beat them there or not. So we're rocking the Bounder today. And this is another reason I like the Bounder so much. So this swap meet is originally the reason that I built the first hybrid electric wheelchair. You know, basically just a power chair with a generator on the back. Because getting around PIR, it's like, usually wind up going 2 to 3 miles. And then you have to go down to the EXPO Center, which is like half mile each way down. And then, hang on here, we gotta cross the street. Love the horn. Scared the crap out of that guy. Anyways, the Bounder, and it's basically unlimited range, as I like to say, means I can run around here all day and I don't have to worry about rental scooters in the middle of the sidewalk. And I don't have to worry about running out of battery. Currently looking for a way to get off the sidewalk. Ah, there we go. Am I going to be trapped by this fence? Okay, we're attempting to get through this facility, but all the sidewalks are blocked off and all the ramps. So I'll just pretend I'm a car and we'll go down here, I think. So no sidewalk access there. Severe tire damage, whatever. Engaging I'm a car mode. I wonder if there's curb cutouts over here. Sketchy. Just have to wait for that bus. There's a curb cutout in front of it. I have to wait for this to move to get to the ramp. Put it in drive. There we go. Well, that was a fantastic voyage. I went down to the gate and then they have those wood things next to PIR that I couldn't get out, so I had to go halfway back and then out into the street. Then I got over here, there was no way to get off the sidewalk. Okay. So finally I get off that, then I come over here and the fences are blocking any access.
Did you have to get on the...
Yeah, I just engaged car mode and went over severe tire damage and followed the bus, yeah. And then I got up there and I'm like, oh crap, is there a ramp? And then there was one in front of the bus. I was like, okay, good. Some guy got off the bus and he's like, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. I don't even know how to operate those lifts. I'm like, oh, I'm not getting on the bus. I just need the ramp. Hey, I did that once. I bought 4 tires in a shopping cart. Then I took it back on a lift.
Really?
Yeah, they showed up and I had the shopping cart full of tires. I'm like, oh, what are you doing with that? I'm like, taking it with me. They're like, well, we don't have room for that. I'm like, you have room for 2 wheelchairs, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, pretend it's a wheelchair. They're like, fair enough. And they strapped it down. Yeah. I have a photo of it somewhere. So the parking lot section seems smaller this year. What's the policy on going inside the buildings at the swap meet? I don't know if we ever do that.
The inside is usually like...
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies stuff, but...
I guess so you can slide under it a little easier.
Wrap.
Everything over here seems oddly more rusty.
I don't know if it's just our taste and rusty stuff is...
I mean, metaphorically and literally, I think. I mean, there's a K5 Blazer over there. I'm curious how much they want for that. Probably a lot. It's weird how all the $500 cars are like 20 grand now. Back when you consider smashing a Datsun B210 for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
15.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's sold. Interesting.
Got it.
So 350.
Yeah.
Look at the lift on the back of that van. What the heck? It's like a gantry crane.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Huh.
They welded it to the sheet metal.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Is that just a ramp?
I guess. I don't know what's with the gantry crane.
What?
It's not a ramp. It's a
The ramp on the back? Is it just a ramp or a lift?
That's special. That was from the factory.
Okay.
They did that drawn.
Okay.
It customized it from the factory.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a rail gate. See how it slides on the bottom? So that just goes flat and then the whole thing goes up and down.
Yeah.
I haven't quite seen that much steel used before. I think you said welded to the sheet metal. I feel like there's way less tires and wheels than normal.
Oh, there he is right there.
Although, when's the last time we were here? 3, 4 years ago?
Like I would bet it was pre-COVID.
Probably.
Which is 2020. And so, like, the last time it could have been would have been 2019.
Yeah. Feels like it's been a while. Wait a second. Oh, an LS S10 for $14,650. Huh. 373s on the back. It'd be pretty rowdy. It's got pretty appropriate width tires on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, those are nice rims. Okay, what's the price on these?
Oh,
How much?
$50 each?
You couldn't get it for 50. I would bet it's got to be 175 to.
Probably, but I don't know why I'm just getting the feeling they might be cheap. Wait, what else are they selling? Taillights and stuff. I don't know whose booth it is.
Yeah, I could maybe pay $40 for this. But
I'm thinking they're cheaper than you would think. That's what I'm going to go with, but I don't know.
Are those sweet orange signs yours?
Yeah.
How much you want for those?
I'm always a fan of if it's the nicest
Okay,
one
thank
that's
you.
going on your own car.
Too much?
Oh no, that's right. That's right. About we're just figuring out what we could do with them. But they look awesome. These tires, man.
I can't believe I called it.
$100 to get both signs, both stands.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
$50 each.
Oh.
Ooh, fitting kit. Oh, it's a Honda Ruckus. Is that the big Ruckus? That's just the regular one. I almost bought one of these at a Honda dealership years ago.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a water-cooled 49cc moped thing.
Huh.
Then they came out with a big Ruckus later that was 150 cc's.
It's kind of a fun,
Oh,
whatever it is.
casually chilling there. Sold.
Rocket.
So one unintuitive note between here and PIR is here you can just show up with a cart and be like, for hire, and nobody cares. I tried that at PIR one year, got immediately shut down.
Oh yeah.
They don't let random people do parts pickup at PIR, which is weird because they don't usually care what you do there.
Right.
But then over here, it's fine, where all the rules are. Trying to decide if I'd rather eat at Arby's or drive something with a 10-volt axle in the back. A free truck with a 10-volt versus eating 3 times at Arby's.
Our white Camaro, they were 10 volt.
I guess as long as you keep stock tires on them and stuff.
We pushed those ones.
Yeah.
Those ones a little bit. That wasn't a truck.
Yeah. 8,500 on that one.
Well,
305 automatic. We were trying to figure out who was in the parasitic position. Like, they started swap meet here, and then PR was like, oh, that's too much, and then they did their own for cheaper. Like, who followed who, you know? Let's be curious to see.
Yeah. But it seems like there's more stuff at the PIR.
Because in past years, they used the entire parking lot.
Here they used the whole EXPO Center, all the parking lot everywhere that way.
All the way, place was packed.
It seems like PIR is packed, and now this is nothing.
There's too many rules here.
Is there?
They're really strict on their rules. So
Huh.
PIR is just kind of, and when it closes at PIR, and it's a free-for-all. We got a spot there. People turning up music and can't even go by. It's so loud.
Oh yeah, because they let you stay there overnight, don't they?
Yeah, we're camped there too.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
So I mean,
That's where the party's at.
It's like
it's just a party.
Yeah.
Guys riding wheelies up and down the track on their bikes. It's,
Nice. That's awesome.
people have sold out. You gotta get them
really.
Don't show up and resell your spot.
Oh, that
Nice.
makes sense.
Well, time to go look at the unlicensed reproduction Star Wars merch or whatever's in here. Easy Go golf carts. Oh wow, it is sparse. Lots of shiny things in here. Oh, look at those tires.
Tried to spin those that 9-inch.
I know, I was just noticing that. There's a serious lack of traction bars and everything. Oh, look at the wheels on this wagon.
Is this an LS?
I mean, I would assume so.
It's an LS X.
Yes.
The X stands for. The X stands for you crammed it in there, had to spread everything out to get it low enough to get it installed in brackets.
They must have done something with the oil pan. Look how low that thing is. Wow. Interesting. So the Z car right here, 12.5. So those have really, like, the market's crazy on those. I mean, I don't know if you'll actually get that, but
426.
ooh. If I was gonna get a Chevelle or something, I would go with the Buick instead. They're just, the body lines are just different enough.
Right.
You know, it's kind of a little smaller, like,
Yep.
I know, it's not everyone the Chevelle that everyone has, you know. I'd totally go for something like that. Or even like the Skylark or something, you know. Like you could debadge it and be like, what is that?
That's a nice looking rig.
Fuel injection? All right. You reeled me in, sign. Side draft fuel injection? Oh wait, rebuilt small block with fuel injection. Are they doing just like that Holley single EFI sideways on there? Weird. Ah, the expensive rust is in here. So now that we've verified there are no wheels and tires for sale.
We're on 4.5, 4 and 120, 130.
$10? That's worth it.
$10.
Is it electric or what?
Measuring tape was $1.
Oh yeah,
So it
sweet.
gives you 8 lug, 6 lug, 6 on.
Yeah, and it centers up in the holes. That's cool.
What do you think? Buy that and not throw it away. Yeah. Measuring tape was $1.
Vetoed.
Laser blasting?
What?
Just laser sandblasting?
It's like sandblasting, but a lot of it's safer, a lot less gas.
Think of a 2,000 watt laser that just pulses really fast.
That's exactly what
It's the most dangerous thing you can think of, but it's really cool.
it's really cool. It's not hurt yet.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like a couple thousand watts or more. Some of them are like 20,000 watts, but it's pulsed.
Okay.
And it does it very fast. And the beam is like scanning, and you can choose different patterns and whatnot. And it just basically blasts a whole bunch of energy and like the more dense the metal is behind it, the better it works, because it just makes a differential in heat between the coating and or the rust and the back layer. So like in theory, you know, using a torch would do it too, but it takes a lot longer to heat it up.
You're heating up the whole piece.
This just does it, you know, a couple hundred times a second. But yeah, it's super cool. So they're all hopping on the bus, and I'm just gonna take the bounder back. And here we are. So once my friends get here on the bus, I'll probably have them pull the van forward, then we can deploy the lift right there. Yeah, it's nice I'm here with people today. Otherwise, that would have been quite the challenge. Ooh, coffee. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Went and hung out with some friends, looked at a bunch of junk. The only thing I left with was a free padlock, in which I do not have the key for. But anyways, yeah, nice to get out. And I know I sound like a shill, but like this bounder, if you can find something that allows you to do things you couldn't do before, has my vote. The lithium battery option and, you know, real world, easily 30-mile range without even thinking about it, maybe more if you plan, I wouldn't have been able to go to that thing. Like I said, I originally built my first hybrid electric chair, well, chair with a generator on the back of it and a power supply, but I originally built that specifically to go to the swap meet because nothing else existed that could handle, well, I've gone 7.3 miles. So in any chair, you're gonna be using a lot of power, stopping and starting and maneuvering and all that. And when you have something with a chain drive like this, it's a lot more efficient because your motor is not facing one direction and your output shaft is going the other, and you don't have all those losses trying to move the power around. You just go a lot further. So anyways,